Hello, it's summer, the children are home from school, so I thought it might be a really nice idea to do a couple of simple projects you can do with the children or the grandchildren or on your own. This is a really simple project using one piece of scrap wood. This is actually a piece of mango from an old coffee table, but you could use pine, you could use whatever you want. And today we're going to be making a very simple bottle opener with a magnet in the bottom to catch the caps. So when you fancy a bottle of something cold, you can just crack it open. The caps will be trapped by a magnet in the base, and then you can enjoy your beverage in the sunshine. So for this project we only need a few simple tools. Got a tape measure, a pull saw, a pin hammer, a Phillips screwdriver and a pencil. An optional extra tool for this is to use an awl. This isn't essential, but it will make it a little bit easier to fit the screws into place. This isn't actually the one that I used in the video, so I put that down somewhere and I can't find it. We've also got a magnet with a countersunk hole. This is about 25mm or 1 inch in diameter. 3 16mm or 5/8 inch screws, some panel pins and a bottle cap opener. For this project I'm going to be using the black one. Just before we move on, I want to talk to you a little bit more about the Japanese pull saw. This one's called a Ryoba. It's got a coarse side and a fine side. The coarse side is for ripping along the grain and the fine side is for cutting across the grain. This one comes from Rutland's, really nice saw. I'll put a link to it in the description below so you can have a look on your own. The great benefit of a pull saw, if you're just starting out, because it cuts on the pulling action rather than the push stroke, which is more of a traditional English or Western saw, it's very easy, or much easier, to keep the cut straight as you're pulling it back towards you. If you don't have one of these, or you've always struggled to keep your cuts nice and square, I'd really recommend a Japanese pull saw. I'm going to mark the first piece at 355mm or 14 inches. Hold that just to the right hand side of the line. This is the piece we want, so I'm going to cut on this side. You see, get a nice, clean and straight cut across the wood. So that's the back piece cut. Then we need 4 more pieces, 2 100 by 100, 4 by 4, and then 2 for the sides, 100 by 82 or 4 by 3 1/4. And we'll cut those in exactly the same way using the Ryoba saw. Got our 5 pieces cut. This is the base and the front. These are the 2 sides. We'll just use this other piece to support it. Okay, and we've got our pins. Put a pin one end. Just there. Align second piece. And that's our first piece in place. While we're like this, what we'll do, make a hole there and pop that in place. The front piece will go on there and the 2 sides will go in like that. I'll use this to support the board. And lastly, put the front on. And that will hold that pretty well. We'll just put Put it on the edge of the bench. So, hook a line 50mm down. Pop this on. There we are. And there it is, finished. And here it is in action. Or you could just leave it in the workshop when you're having a break. Cheers. Once you've got into it a little bit more, here's a project that you might like to tackle when you've got a bit more confidence and a few more tools.